Hey everybody, welcome back to week 2 of Bram Beard Gaming. I'm TJ Firebeard, and my buddy as always with me is Mr.
Uh,
Richmond.
what's going on, man? It feels like it's been a long week. I've driven 13 hours back to Kentucky. I'm literally like half an hour away from you right now.
I
But of
know,
course,
it's the worst.
I know it's not great, but it is good to be home. I'm at my parents' house, so they're getting to hang out with our little one and see her for the first time since Christmas. So
Oh
it
wow.
is not yeah, it is it's like night and day. It's been almost 9 months now, and she's a monster. So
I'm sure.
we're
I mean, I remember when I came up and was helping you move and I got all your games. Hey Brandon, thanks for stopping by. Hey buddy.
Brandon, hey buddy.
Yeah, I remember when I grabbed all those the games that you didn't want
Ugh.
to put in a storage unit, nor did you want to do anything with them, so now they're up in my closet upstairs. And she was just a little
Yeah,
thing then.
yeah, she's a monster now, but she is asleep, and it is time to play a little Unmatched.
Oh man, I love Unmatched. It's so much fun. It's so
Uh,
good.
I am still one set away from having the whole thing. Haven't gotten to the Jurassic Park, but I am close to having it all. So we're getting. I just need to pick that up.
Yeah, for sure. I love Unmatched. I love everything about it. If people who are hopping in don't know Unmatched, it is from Restoration Games and it is such a cool game. Like it started out as Star Wars Epic Duels, and that game went out of stock, fell into the back bins of your bargain basements and rotted away. And then Restoration brought it back as Unmatched, and man, is it so much better than I could ever remember.
I've never played Star Wars Epic Duels, but I am, for the most part, a Restoration Games completist, and uh, I did this. Looks so good. The minis are so good. The art is beautiful. You'll be able to see it on when we have our cards on the middle tonight. But the art is just amazing. Like I just want prints of a card in the deck.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous game and it's so tight and it's exactly what I like in a games. Like I don't I mean honestly, I don't want to go out to the game store and buy booster packs on booster packs to play a heads up card game. And this is just it distilled down in the perfect thing. Like they've done the balancing for you and they can work in these awesome creative spaces where they don't have to worry about like, well, I put out this card forever ago. Now it breaks this card that we just put out. And that's always been the big issue, and that's why games cycle out content. Well, now the decks are all stuck in together and ready to go. Hey, Phantom Strike. I know you. How's it going, Mike?
Thanks for joining us and hanging out on Unmatched Night.
Yeah,
Uh, TJ, let's go ahead and pick our first people, and you explain to anybody joining us how Unmatched works.
for sure. All right, so first thing is we'll hop over to select a character. We're playing a little bit. We both want to try out Cobble and Fog, which is their newest expansion that has just come out. But we'll probably grab a couple of the old ones. But Cobble and Fog is going to be consisting of your classic Jekyll and Hyde, Dracula, Invisible Man, and Sherlock Holmes, and it's a pretty cool expansion. And then of course there's always later on we can have Bigfoot fighting King Arthur, and that's the best part. Who you thinking you want to play tonight, Richmond? Start it off with.
So I have Cobble and Fog, and I haven't played as anyone yet. I played. Someone played as. Uh, Someone played as the Invisible Man. Sherlock Holmes seems interesting, but I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go Invisible Man.
Okay. Now Invisible Man's a super cool design space. We'll get over in a bit. I think I'm gonna go with Dracula, just because I don't know, Dracula's cool. I just got done playing a Curse of Strahd campaign, and I'm in the Dracula mood. Um, so then the next thing we're gonna want to do is select our board. We'll pop over there, and each game that you get with with Unmatched comes with a board or two, and each one plays a little different. But I mean, do you have any issues with playing Baskerville?
No, let's play. Let's play. I've played Baskerville,
Okay.
but I think I'm cool with it.
All right, so Baskerville is one that actually came in Cobble and Fog, and it has secret passages that make things adjacent to each other, which is pretty cool. And they work exactly as you thought. So we'll get everything set up right quick. And so first thing we're gonna do is get everything. Oh, I zoomed in way too far. Okay, so we got the Invisible Man. Richmond will be here, and if I'm playing Dracula, I'll try and grab all my stuff and get it close together. So I'm going to scale these up. All right. So everybody can see them well enough. All right. So in Unmatched, it is essentially they're going to take mythical, literary, just heroes from different scenarios and see who's the best one. And sometimes villains. I mean, Dracula could be a villain. I don't know. And they're going to pit them against each other and to see who's the best one of them all. It's there was a TV show. I don't remember what it was. They used to take like what would happen if the Roman army fought the Huns or something, and they would just fight, and it was just silliness. And that's what this game always has reminded me about. I don't remember what it was though. Let me get these set up here. All right, so Visible Man
Oh.
there, Dracula there. All right, I'll do a quick rundown on how Unmatched works, and then we'll hop right into it. It's going to be, like I said, it's a heads up game. I'll take a turn, and then Richmond will take a turn. And we'll just go back and forth. And as you can see over here on this side of the board, this is the health of our fighters. Some of us have people that go along with our fighters that will aid us in our fight, and some don't. Richmond doesn't have any. He's got a really cool um, way to control stuff out on the board. We'll get into in a minute. But on your turn, all you're going to do is you're going to have a hand of cards, and you're going to choose to do one of these three things. You are going to either draw a card, which is going to be your maneuver. You're going to draw a card, and then you're going to move your fighters. What's really cool is to draw a card, that is mandatory. You have to do that. And that puts the game on a timer because once we run out of our deck, we'll start just taking damage constantly until it's just in sudden death mode and we just gotta win. Or you can scheme, which is play a lightning bolt card or a scheme card, and that's exactly what it sounds. You play it on the table. Or you can play a um, little starburst or a hybrid card to attack, and you're going to play that face down. And what's really neat is then Richmond has a choice to play either a starburst slash shield or a shield card, and we will compare those numbers between each other and we'll see who wins that combat. If I win as the attacker, he'll take damage. If he wins as the defender, he doesn't take any damage. And some effects will bounce off of each other. And then at the end, got a hard limit of 7 cards in your hand, and then it switches over to Richmond. And we'll just go back and forth and to see who's the best one on the board. One
Oh.
thing to show on the board that's cool if anybody's actually played Unmatched before but hasn't gotten a chance to check out Cobble and Fog is the secret passages up here. You've got these lock keys that are essentially treated as adjacent to every other lock on the board. So it's going to be super high mobility running around doing things. Yeah, I think we just hop now into the setup of the game, and I believe, Richmond, you're so much older than me, right?
I am so old. I am
Okay,
so very old.
that's what I thought. I couldn't remember, but I'm pretty sure you're so much older than me.
So very much older. Yeah,
Okay. Well, it
definitely.
does say right here in the rule books that I happen to have sitting next to me on the table. Old people go first.
Okay, great. Well, then I will put my Invisible Man on spot 1. And when I do that, I also get to put fog tokens in my zone. Fog
It doesn't
tokens.
say that in the rule book, but it's funny to do it that
You jerk. It's been a long day, man. It's been a long day. It's been a long day. All right. So, as the Invisible Man, I get to start the game with 3 fog tokens, and I get to put them in anywhere in the zone that I'm in. A zone is any colored space. A similar colored space is equal to a zone. So, currently, I'm starting in the purple zone. So, any place that has purple on it, I can put these fog tokens. The fog token, if I am on it, it adds 1 to the value of my defense cards, so it's harder to attack me when I'm on a fog token. But also, I can move between any 2 spaces with fog tokens as if they were adjacent. Now, there are going to be cards in my hand that are going to allow me to move those fog tokens. And on a board like Baskerville, we are having where there are already secret passages. Um,
You're
it's
gonna
going
move
to be
everywhere.
it's going to be interesting because Invisible Man may just be able to move anywhere he wants on the board at any time, which makes him scary. But and then I can only attack with melee attacks, which means I have to be right next to Dracula or the sisters when I attack, and I can only move 2. So I don't get to move very far, but because my fog tokens, I actually get to move. Um, it's going to be easier for me to move space to space across the board if I have my fog tokens in the right spot. So, and I
Yeah.
start with 15 health.
Hey, Victor Raymond, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, man.
All right, and then, so since he's done that, I go to my side and I place myself on the number 2,
Right
which
here.
is right there. Thank you. Oh, so helpful. And I, instead of having those fancy teleport around tokens, I have the sister tokens, which I will set up just like he set up his fog tokens, but mine are different. So I think I'm going to put one there, thinking one here, and one right here. I think those are going to be where those are going to go. I'm going to shuffle up my deck. And then we will start it. Richmond, you go right first, man. I believe we start with 5 cards or
That we
7
do.
cards.
I believe we start with 5 cards.
I thought so too, but
I am going to move.
so you're taking the action of maneuver?
I am going to maneuver. Just running through my cards real quick.
I guess I probably should look at what Dracula's special ability does. I probably should let you know too.
Yeah.
At the start of my turn, I may deal 1 damage to a fighter adjacent to Dracula. If I do, draw a card.
Yeah, so I'm going to maneuver. Your movement is also 2, which is good to know. So I'm going to go 1, 2, and then I'm going to draw a card.
Okay. And then you got one
And
more
then
action.
I do get one more action. So I am going to, I guess I'm going to maneuver again.
And draw that card.
2. Nope, that is
Nope,
your
nope.
deck.
Don't do that. You'll be very confused why Invisible Man's doing Dracula things.
All right. Yep, I am good now.
All right, my turn. And so, because he has the fog tokens, he doesn't move a lot of things around. His actions will come from when he plays cards, that'll move things around. I, on the other hand, have the sisters here, so when I move her, I will actually be able to move them as well through the map. So he has a lot of things that are going to play off his cards. So we'll take a look at my hand. Everybody who's watching can see it versus Richmond, who doesn't get to see it. See if there's anything cool. Alrighty, so I think the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and maneuver just like Richmond. So we'll draw one card, and then we're gonna move. I believe I'm going to move this sister to here. I'm going to move this sister 1, 2 here, and Dracula is going to come 1, 2 here, and this sister is going to move down here, actually. And then I believe I will maneuver as well, so I'll draw another card. Interesting card to draw. All right, so I will maneuver as well. So I will move 1, 2, I'll move 2 there. So then Dracula comes 1, 2. 1, 2, and this one will go 1, 2. Spreading out the board a little bit. All right, your turn, Richmond.
So, I am going to play a. I am going to play a scheme card.
Okay.
And so I am going to play that right out here, right? Yep.
To the right of the.
There we
Yeah, there
go.
you go.
All right. So this is Rolling Fog. I get to move one fog token to another space, and then I gain an action. So I'm going to take this fog token right here, and I'm going to
Oh.
move it right there.
Oh my goodness.
And so I gain an action. So I still have 2 actions.
Yep.
I'm going to leave that there just so I can have a marker for what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to maneuver.
Okay.
And I am going to go 1, 2.
That's kind of what I figured was going to happen.
And then I'm going to draw a card. See what that is before I take my next move. Gotta look to see. There's so many cards, and because this is a new deck to me.
Yeah, a lot of things to see how it's going to roll.
All right. Huh. That is interesting. Although it's kind of a weird move because the fog token that I moved from to move to you was already adjacent to you. So that was.
Hey, I mean, I'm not gonna knock over your breadbasket, but I mean, you go ahead.
All right. So I'm going to play an attack.
All right, now I have to defend. Alrighty.
All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. All right. So I am winning the. I'm currently winning 5-3. So before anything else happens, TJ will take 2 damage, but we look at his card first because if there is an immediate action, TJ's will happen first because he's the blocker. And it says return your opponent's attack card to their hand, look at their hand, and choose an attack or versatile card for them to play. It may be the same card.
Yeah, so I just get to look at your deck. Or your
All
hand,
right.
not your deck.
Let me bring that back into my hand. And
Alright.
what is the best way to show you my hand?
Probably just splayed out across the top end of the deck up here. And I'll be able to see them all there, and everybody can take a look at what we choose is my bidding.
Way to take them all.
I would highlight them all,
Yep,
G
got it.
them. Got it. Alright. Oh, not on the board, Richmond.
Hey, you didn't specify.
I have a little pingy arrow.
You only gave it an arrow.
Yeah, we're fine.
There we go.
Alright, so you have a lot of the same cards, huh?
I shuffled really well. Has anyone out there played Unmatched? Who's your favorite person to play with?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. I have mine that jumps to my head immediately, but I want to see if anybody else has played Unmatched out there and see if anybody's got the same one as me. Mine's silly though. Um, nope, that is a horrible card to play.
Yeah, the problem with the start of the game for me was I had all attacks, so I couldn't do too much maneuvering around the board.
Gotcha. I think I'm gonna have you play the Confound card
All right, so I'm gonna highlight all those. I'm gonna put them all back in my hand. Then I'll bring Confound down.
for sure. Uh,
Oh god,
nobody said mine, so my favorite one is Bigfoot. Because Bigfoot is hilarious to play because he does not care where he goes in that game. Like he has one card that just says you run through everything. He is so much fun. What about you, Richmond? What's your favorite one?
I like Bruce Lee. I think
Yeah, Bruce Lee's good.
if you can get the combos to work out really well, it is a pretty awesome character to play. All right, so
Yeah.
Confound. After your combat, your opponent may choose to discard one card. If they do not, you may move each fog token to. You may move each fog token to any other space. Will you be discarding a card?
Well, first let's finish combat. That one's after combat. So right now,
That's true.
he's attacking with a 3 value now, and I'm defending with a 3 value. So they match, and they don't do any damage to me. And if there was some kind of effect that said if you won the battle, I would be the winner of that. So it would affect me if it was my card. Because I took no damage and I was the defender, I was the one who won. If Richmond had done 1 damage to me, he would have won. That's just for future reference. But yes, I think I will discard 1 card. Yes. Actually, no. No, it's fine. You move the fog tokens all around all you want.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Um,
This will be interesting because I have to keep track of trying to catch you now.
I'm gonna discard over here to the left of
Oh yeah,
my.
that's perfect. Absolutely perfect.
All right. Well, then I am going to maneuver again then, and I am going to go one.
Away.
Yeah. Uh, two. Yeah. That feels pretty good.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'll go there.
That looks good. You feeling that?
No, but I'll still draw my card. It'll be fine.
Okay.
Everything's good. Everything's good.
Everything's great.
Yep, everything's great.
Okay, cool.
You're up.
All right. Alrighty. So I first thing I've got to do is get near you because I feel like Dracula wants to make friends.
I don't know that's anything he's ever wanted to do is make friends. So just
That's
keep him
true.
away. It's fine.
That's true. Are there any characters yet that are similar to Darth Maul in Epic Duels? Whoa, I would have to look at Darth Maul again. It's been a long time, Victor, since I've seen it. He had a low level attacks that gave you another free action. So that sounds just cursory without looking at anything. That sounds very similar to Bruce Lee, actually.
Yeah.
Because Bruce Lee is essentially you run up, do a quick pop, you gain another action. Do another pop, quick action. It just I think I played one game where I had 6 actions in a turn that I just kept going and
Yeah.
gaining an action after popping somebody in action. He does have a couple like really strong hits as you would as Bruce Lee. But yeah, that definitely sounds like Darth Maul might be Bruce Lee. I would venture they have said that the first couple ones were indeed they took the design space that came from Epic Duels and pulled them over. I believe it was it Darth Vader? I know they said Darth Vader I believe was Medusa.
Hmm.
I think Darth Vader was Medusa was the design space that they pulled from that. I might be wrong, and if somebody else knows, please correct me. I know that in the first set though there was somebody that was um, Medusa or Darth Vader's design space. All right, so my turn will be I'm going to maneuver first, so I'll draw a card. And oh my, well, that's a fun card.
I do not
So
like to hear that.
I know, I'm going to maneuver. So I will pull, this sister is going to go 1, 2. This sister is going to go 1, 2. And this sister is going to go 1, 2. Dracula is going to go 1, 2.
Yeah. Oh, that might happen.
And then I will be doing the scheme of form, which allows me to place Dracula in any space, gain 1 action.
Hmm.
So I'm going to place him right here.
Sure. Okay.
Alrighty. So then I'm going to use my action that just gained me to use ambush. You don't know what it does, so I'm okay to say the name.
Sure. All right. So I am. All right. I will play that card. And 3, 2, 1.
Alrighty. Oh,
Immediately, the value of your opponent's attack is or defense is 0 and cannot be changed by card effects.
okay. You must discard a random card and add the boost value to this card.
Well, that will not happen because
Yeah.
your action cannot be affected by card effects. So I
Still
will
discard a card.
still discard a card. That's fine.
I gotta randomly pull it from your hand. Don't look. Move your hand.
Oh
Move your
god.
little green hand out of the way.
Oh god. Okay, good.
This one. That's one we're discarding.
Ugh.
Yes,
Okay.
I love it. It's the one I wanted. All right, so I guess that's the combat.
Yeah. So we'll discard cards there. No attacks. No attacks happening. So I am going to.
Okay, we're gonna put this. We're gonna put my discard down here by Dracula because it is not having fun up there.
All right. So I am going to. I'm going to attack. I'm going to attack.
Hey, Dave Turner.
Dave Turner, what's up,
I
buddy?
know. Hey, buddy.
So good to see you.
He goes
Welcome
by
to.
Wonko 101010.
Oh, I should have known as soon as I saw it. That was Dave Turner. Oh, Wonko 10 10
Oh,
10.
Wonko.
All right. I am going to play a card. It's going to be great. So I am going to play that as an attack.
Yeah, same, Dave. Same. I missed. We definitely missed everybody at Origins. Like,
Yeah, man. Origins it was a bummer not to have Origins this year.
I was so bummed about it. All right, I'll put this here. hopefully maybe next year. That's the thing. Is like everyone just cross your fingers that we are ready to go next year. All right, ready? 3, 2,
Okay,
1.
not ready.
Nope.
Ready.
1. Flip.
Yep,
Okay.
I'm ready. All right. Is it a feint? You're the worst. All right. So it's 2-2. My attack is defense, but TJ played a feint, which cancels all effects on the opponent's card, which means I do not get to play the impossible to see, which my effect would have been the value of my opponent's attack or defense is 0 and cannot be changed by card effects. So nothing happens there.
Nothing happens.
It was a wash. And so such a waste. All right, so I'm going to maneuver and get out of there. So I'm going to go 1, 2.
Oh, he's so slippery.
And I'm going to draw a card, which is a thing.
He's so slippery. Oh my goodness.
Interesting. Okay, I like that card. But yeah, that is my turn.
Alrighty. Well, interesting. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to deal with how slippery you are. That is a... Alright, so I will go ahead and maneuver. So I'll draw my card. And let's see what that is. Oh, that would be useful if things happen in this game. Alright, so I maneuvered. So I draw my card, and then I will move. I will move the sister 1, 2. And I will move this sister 1, 2. I'll move this sister 1, 2. Now I will. Now that might be the plan. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attack with the sister that is next to the Invisible Man. Oh, you
All
were planning on
right.
going for the first time, Victor? Oh, Origins is so good too. It is by far my favorite convention. It feels like, I don't know, sleepaway camp for everybody. I don't know, just get to see
Yeah.
everybody, and it makes me sad we didn't get to do it. All right, I'm attacking with the sister.
Um, I am going to. I'm going to take the hit.
Okay, gonna take the hit. Thanks for stopping by. I know you got to run there, Dave, but you really appreciate you coming by and saying hey. We'll definitely catch you on your
We
next
miss you,
one.
buddy.
Yeah, stay safe and have a good one, bud. All right, you're
Yeah,
gonna take the
take it on
hit.
this one. Yeah.
All right.
All right. So I'm going to lose 3 health off the bat. So it puts me down to 12.
Okay. And then after combat, move my fighter up to 3 spaces. I am going to move this fighter 1, 2, 3 spaces. Put that there. Yeah, Dave, it could actually be both of them at the same time. I assume that it's that funny thing where they stick their arms under the other person and control them that way. So I'm assuming it's
Josh,
Brandon sitting at a chair with Josh behind him controlling the hands. That's the
Josh didn't
only
exist.
That's the only way, yeah. That's the only way I can assume that this works.
Well, Josh isn't real, so it's a long known fact about Brawling Brothers that it's only Brandon. He's doing
Yeah.
both voices all the time. All
And
right,
Jordan telling them what
so
to do. That also checks out. Jordan does
that's fair.
exist.
That is true. All right, am I up?
You attacked me. No, I
Nope.
attacked you.
You attacked me with your sister
Yep.
after maneuvering.
Yep. That was what happened. Yep, it's you.
Okay. I am
Saw me, attacked
going.
me.
All right, I will. All right, I am going to go 1, 2,
Okay.
and I'm gonna draw a card.
Okay.
Not really overly playing this smart, but it'll be okay. It'll be fine. And then I am going to attack Dracula.
Okay. Alrighty. All right, you ready?
You didn't want to just take the hit.
Just didn't want to get punched. No, not really. For
Okay.
some reason.
And
Nope, it's fine.
flip. That's fine. All right. So immediately return your opponent's. Oh, jeez, again. You're the worst.
All right. See if you remember where to put it this time.
I'm gonna throw them all off the table like I did last time.
Okay.
So do that.
That's exactly what I wanted to happen. Okay. Let's see what card. Well, first thing, it's got to be an attack card. So we'll get rid of those two up there. But I always get a look at these. Recover a health, move to the other side of the board. Start. Oh, wow, that's fun. Draw 3 cards and choose. No, look at that. Into thin air. What's that do? 4 defense. Okay. All right, now to look at other things. All right, so we'll put that over there. We got to slip away.
Yes, Josh is Brandon's Tyler Durden for sure, and they do also run a soap company, but that's just like scented soaps. It's very organic and nice. Out in New Mexico, they make great soaps, but it's not a Fight Club situation. But yeah, Josh
That's
is
funny.
Brandon's Tyler Durden for
That's
sure.
quite enjoyable, actually. I'm gonna swap it for the slip away there.
Okay, so we'll move it here. I'll regather my cards in a moment. So after combat, I'm gonna move 1 fog token to a space without a fighter. Then put the invisible man on that space. That is fine by me.
Okay.
Why does it not want to go into my hand?
If you need to, you can put it on the table and just draw them all.
Okay. Oh, good call. Got it. Are they? They're not face up on your screen, right?
I zoomed in so much I couldn't tell you if they were.
Great. All right. So I'm going to move a fog token and put the invisible man on it, which actually works out in my favor ish.
Ish.
So I'm going to go there. Put the invisible man there.
Okay.
And yeah, so 13-12. TJ is leading as Dracula over the Invisible Man. I have not been able to get any offense in at all.
I feel like Invisible Man's spending a lot of time running away. Running away. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and maneuver, so I'll draw 1 card. What do we got here? That's a pretty cool card. And I'm going to go ahead and move 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. And Dracula will move 1, 2. And I believe I'm going to play, for my other action, I'm going to play Ravening Seduction. Move any fighter up to 2 spaces. After moving, deal 1 damage to the moved fighter for each sister adjacent to them.
Okay.
So I'm going to move the Invisible Man right here.
Okay.
And you'll take 1 damage.
Great. Take it. 13-11. That is my turn now.
Yes, Victor. Yes, all the secret passages do connect to each other. So anywhere that's got the key, the lock symbol, all of them are adjacent to each other for movement rules. Can't attack through them. I guess it's all of the secret passages dump into one giant hallway.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's it's an underground subway system. Uh,
Or I was just gonna say it's just one big basement with ladders going up randomly.
oh yeah, it's like a Mario level.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, so I am going to let's I'm gonna play an attack.
Ooh. Who are we attacking? You have two. You have choices.
Um, I'm gonna attack the sister.
Attacking the sister. Okay.
No, I lied. I'm gonna attack Dracula. I gotta start making moves.
Okay. Attacking
Making moves.
Dracula. Got it.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
I hate this so much. I'm gonna get destroyed. Here we go. Three, two, one. Uh, all right. So during combat, add boost value from your opponent's attack card to the defense value of this card.
Yep. So it's a
Uh,
3. My card
Jesus. All
becomes
right.
a 3. So we haven't come across this here, but the boost value is this 2 down in the line there right above the text, and that's used for this exact situation here. If it anything adds that boost value, you're adding it to it. So I'm using his boost value, which is also a 2, so it makes my card a 3. So once again, he just slaps at me from the
Yeah.
fog.
I am going to attack Dracula again.
Oh my. Alrighty. I have to take it.
All right.
All right.
Three, two, one. I still just want to do the
Oh, it
count.
hurts.
All right. So I'm going to hit for 3. And during combat, if you started this turn in space
Yeah.
of the fog token, that card's value is 5.
Yeah,
So I did not.
I picked you up just to make sure you weren't on.
So 3 damage
3
to
damage to
Dracula.
Dracula. Ouch. Ouch
So that
indeed.
puts Dracula down to 10.
Yeah. And
All
just
right.
like that, Richmond and his Invisible
Back in the
Man
game.
back in the game. And then it's my turn. And just like that, he takes 1 damage because he's adjacent to Dracula.
Ugh. Okay, that's fine.
And I draw a card. Thanks, buddy.
Man.
I'm going to play a card there, and it's called Prey Upon. Deal 1 damage to all opposed fighters adjacent to Dracula. Dracula recovers 1 health for each damage dealt. So,
So we'll swap a damage. So I'll
did
go
you
up
take
1 or I'll go.
your did you take your 1 at the start of your turn?
I did not. So I'm down to 9.
I
You're
was
up to
gonna say,
11.
that swing, that swing, and then I am going to maneuver. So I'm gonna draw a card. And I will move this sister to here, and this sister, actually that sister will stay there, and Dracula will move right here. And it is now Richmond's turn.
Fantastic. I'm going to maneuver. I'm going to go there.
Okay.
So I'll draw my card. Uh,
I don't know if Brandon was here, but I'm glad he wasn't. He didn't hear the my theory about him and Josh, about the arms behind the back guy.
all right. And then I am going to play Vanish.
Oh, oh my. Oh,
And
I know what that card is. We all
I
saw
get,
that card.
I get to recover 1 health, then remove Invisible Man from the board. At the start of my next turn, Invisible Man can be played on any space.
Okay. So you heal and you're just gone for a turn.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
It's like that.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, take that, me. I guess the normal thing to do would be You have to. Where do you have to put it? Just any space? Any
Yep,
space.
any
Any
space.
space. Interesting. 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 All right. Well, I guess I'm going to maneuver to draw a card, and I I'm going to move this sister there. Yeah, and then I'm going to maneuver again, and I believe that is where I will end my turn. Well, what a fun turn that was for me.
All right, so I'm going to come back on the board anywhere. A lot of zones covered up. You're pretty much 2 spaces from anywhere.
It's what I strive to do.
I am going to go here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to maneuver to here.
Okay.
And then I am going to maneuver again.
Mm.
And I'm just going to go
Oh,
here.
he just apparently popped.
He popped.
You did. You made a noise.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Invisible Man just exploded.
Dracula wins. Not how we expected it, but it happened.
There is no good place to go. So I'm just going to go 1 with the secret passage, 2.
Okay.
Draw a card.
Sounds great. Okay.
I'm done.
All right, so now it is my turn. I am going to maneuver, first and foremost. I will move the sister 1, 2. And I will move Dracula 1, 2. And those sisters will stay there. My next action will be to attack with Dracula. Invisible Man.
All right. So I'll play that card.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, flip.
Oof. You may discard any number of cards from your hand. Cards value is +1 for each card you discard. So you're a 6 right now.
Yes. So you're going to knock off 3 from that 6. And I will also discard 1 card to bump it up by 1.
All right. So it's now 11 to 6.
Good
I
swing from
do
Dracula.
not like that.
And
Oh, but I do get to draw 3 cards and put 2 of them on the top of my deck.
in any order. Decisions are being made right now for Richmond. Very important decisions. Can the Invisible Man recover? I'm sure he can. He'll probably just go into a fog cloud somewhere else, and I'll have to chase him down again.
All right. So I'm going to attack Dracula.
Oh my. Ready?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1, flip. All right, so I'm going to immediately cancel all the effects on your card,
Yep.
and you will take 1 damage.
Okay.
I'll grab that for you.
Thank you.
And then, so you do not get to draw your one card.
Nope.
After
So
combat, if
sad.
I was on a space of the fog token, I could move that fog token, but I am not. So there's that. So put that in my discard.
Yeah.
And then I am going to. I am going to do a thing. So I'm going to move a fog token. Play this action here.
Okay.
I'm going to move a fog token. And then I'm going to gain an action. So I'm going to move the one that's on this sister to there. I'll move that sister back.
Yeah.
I've got an action left.
Sure do.
And then I'm going to maneuver. And I'm just going to maneuver here to this fog token.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw my one card.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So I will maneuver. This is my turn. Draw my card. And then I will move the sister 1, 2. Dracula 1, 2. Move the sister 1, 2. And leave that sister there. And then I will attack with Dracula.
All right. I'm going to defend with that
Yeah.
card. 3, 2, 1.
Nope. Perfect.
So I lose 1 health.
Yes, sir.
After combat, I get to draw 3 cards, put 2 back in on top of my deck.
And I get to draw 1 card.
Let's put that back and that back. And I'll put them in this order.
More decisions being made.
Oh, actually, I don't lose a health.
Oh.
Because I'm on a fog token, I add 1 to the value of my defense cards.
Oh, look at that.
So there's that. All right. My turn.
Okay.
I am going to. How do I want to play this? I have options. So I am going to play Reign of Terror. If I'm on a fog token, I deal 2 damage to any one opposing fighter. I will do that to Dracula.
Oh my. Well, that's a card.
And then on my next turn, I am going to play
Oh
Reign
gosh.
of Terror.
It happened again.
And 2 damage to Dracula.
It happened again. The worst.
So yeah, here we are.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
It's my little Jackie Chan. It's almost my little Jackie Chan move, but I don't get the extra actions, which puts me pretty vulnerable right now.
Okay. So well, the first thing that'll happen is you're going to take 1 damage because you're right next to Dracula.
Sure.
And draw a card.
It is good.
Alrighty. And then my first action will be to play Ravening Seduction again. So I can move a fighter up to 2 spaces, and after moving, deal 1 to the spider for each sister adjacent. And look at you. 1, 2.
Uh-huh.
Take 2 damage.
All right.
Alrighty. Almost gave you that card. And now, I believe the sister is going to fight you.
Okay. I will defend. 3, 2, 1.
Ah.
All right. So I won the combat with a 5 to your 3. Actually, a 4. I'm not on
4. You're not on a fog cloud.
Nope.
But I didn't win, so mine doesn't trigger at all, and he gets to.
I'll get to move Invisible Man up to one space, and then my opponent gets to move a fog token up to 3 spaces. So I'm gonna go here and set myself on a
secret passage.
secret passage.
And I get to move a fog token. And I believe I will move that fog token. How many spaces is it? 3. I'm going to move that
Up to
fog token.
3.
1, 2, 3. Right on top of that, sister. Oh, okay.
Hey,
Didn't
you
like
just leave
that.
it. And it was there.
I did it. They don't move as much as the sisters will. That is my turn.
All right. I am going to. Man, there's no good place to go. I should have done more damage to the sisters. Like I should have used the sisters, those damage cards that I just
To
did to
kill the
you
sisters.
before to kill the sisters, because that really would have helped.
That
But
would have helped. Those
here
cards are
we
gone
are.
now. Those
All
cards are
right,
gone now.
maneuver, draw card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I popped again, and then
Always fun
I
when Richmond pops.
am going to maneuver. Oh boy, that's
Hey,
not as close as I thought it
that's
was.
not as close as you thought it was, is it?
No, I'm maneuver there
Okay.
and draw a card. I know what these cards are since I put them back in my
Yes, you
deck.
did.
But
I forgot that you manipulated your cards quite
now
quite well.
yeah. All right, here we go.
Okay,
You're up.
my turn. First thing I'm doing is maneuvering.
Sure.
I will move 1, 2, 1, 2, and Dracula will move 1, 2, and I will attack with the sister.
Okay. Give me just a second. See
Oh, you're
which one I
fine.
want to do.
It's important decisions to make.
All right.
Okay.
I choose you, Pikachu. 3, 2, 1. All right. So I'm gonna take 1 damage.
Yep.
And then after combat, I get to draw 1 card, and then I'll choose one of the 2 effects. So I'm going to draw my card.
Okay.
See what that is. Ugh. Ugh. Ugh.
It's not going well.
No. I'm going to do the move Invisible Man to space the fog token. And I'm just going to go there.
Okay. And now I get to do mine, which is after combat. If I won the combat, place Dracula in any space adjacent to the fighter. Well, hey there.
Hi.
Hi there.
Oh. Ugh. Ugh.
Alrighty.
Hate it all so much. All right. Okay. So I am going to. I might as well attack Dracula while I'm here.
Okay. Hey,
Should I? Do I?
I don't know. I don't know. Should you? Could you?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that and
Oh,
attack.
that one. I can't believe you did
Yeah,
that one.
can't either. I'm so ashamed. All right, 3, 2, 1. Flip. All right, so you win the combat.
Dude.
Um, but I get to draw 1 card, and then I'll move 1 fog token up to 2 spaces, and then the opponent moves a different fog token up to 2 spaces.
Okay.
So, draw my 1 card.
Sounds good.
And then I am going to move this fog token to there. And then you get to move a fog token.
I think it was 2 spaces though.
Was it?
Yeah,
It was two spaces. I don't like that. All right. Where was that?
it was, I believe, here.
There. Cool. Thanks. So let's move this one then. 1, 2.
Okay. Then
Uh,
I get to move a fog, a different one, 2 spaces, which I'm going to move the one that you're on. Yeah, 1, 2.
mm, yeah, I really should have thought that one through. All
Okay.
right. Well,
And
uh,
and after combat, I may move my fighter up to 3 spaces. The way that turned out, I think I'm okay with Dracula standing right there.
all right. Then I am going to attack Dracula.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right. 3, 2, 1. Flip.
So I'll take 1 damage since I
Yeah, you
immediately
sure
cancel
will.
all of that.
Playing like a noob tonight.
Alrighty. Hang on 1 second, I gotta fix important fog sister distribution there. There we go. Hated it. Now I feel much better. Alrighty, so now it is Dracula's turn. And I start my turn adjacent to Invisible Man, so he takes 1 more damage. And I draw a
Okay.
card.
Like any of that.
Don't like any of it, huh?
Nope.
Alrighty. So I think Dracula's standing right there. It's time for an attack. Let's do it.
This would not be the time where I just take it.
No, I don't think that's the time to take it, buddy.
I can only play one card, so we'll see how this goes. All right, 3, 2, 1, flip. Oof.
Oh, and I believe that might
Yeah.
be game.
Can I go negative? No, okay, I
No,
can't go negative.
we can't go negative.
That
And
was brutal.
Dracula is victorious over the Invisible Man.
That was not well played by me, by the way. The problem
I
is that playing someone with three sidekicks to
three
cover up all the
sidekick.
fog tokens.
Well, I know. At the the when that first started, I was like, I'm never gonna catch him. I'm gonna have to. I'm just gonna flounder around trying to chase him as he runs around hitting me once every 2 turns.
I'm
It
looking
was.
through my deck to
Oh
see.
yeah.
Um, yeah, a lot of my not maneuvers. A lot of my why can't I think of the word that I'm trying to say. Thank
Schemes.
you. Yeah, a lot of my schemes allow me to play, uh, just deal out damage, but I
Okay.
didn't have any of those in my hand.
That's
Uh,
unfortunate.
I had two vanishes, but one was still in my deck.
Okay.
I had one of the hybrid cards that allows you to, uh, after combat, if the invisible man is on space with the fog token, all opposing players, all opposing fighters on spaces with fog tokens take a damage. So
Oh
that would have
wow.
been nice to. I mean, that could have knocked out a bunch of the sisters since they only have 1 hit point each.
Now, for people, anybody who's watching, can you guys see the cards okay, or do you need me to zoom that in a little bit further in that little sideboard we've got? Because I can always zoom that in if it's a little harder to read. I've been trying to zoom them up if there's a new card that came up, but let me know if you can't read them, and I can always zoom in. But the when you took that extra damage by standing next to Dracula, the card that I just attacked you with was the card I drew from taking
Ugh.
it. I was like, it was either that or I was just gonna have to do one of the punch with the sisters if I hadn't drawn that card. So that was a. I love this game. It always is so tight. All right.
You want to go one more?
Yeah, let's go one more.
I'm gonna hit clear everything.
Okay, do it.
Everything is
Oh my god, everything's
cleared.
cleared.
All right, let's
Oh.
select a character. You can select first this time.
Ooh. Let's see here. Who do I want to play this time? I kind of want to play my old faithful Bigfoot, but I mean, this just came out, so I'm gonna go Sherlock Holmes.
All right.
Playing some Sherlock.
I am going to play then. Why not? I'll play Jekyll and Hyde.
Okay. We'll just
We'll do all the Cobble and Fog, and we'll select the board, and let's do uh, let's do Soho then,
okay.
since we'll do the other Cobble and Fog.
Oh yeah, that's the other side of Cobble and Fog. Yeah, I like it. Good run the gambit of this expansion. I'm waiting for Restoration to put out a giant box for all of them because I'm going to collect them all like like Pokemon, and I want them all. I just want them all. I want
I
them
was
all
watching,
in a big
I guess
box.
it's their Gen Con kind of online press conference, and they were talking about looking into it, but it's not a guarantee. But they're definitely, they hear everyone who wants to make that happen
Oh yeah, I
for
want
sure.
it so bad. Hey, Mike, thanks for following us. Phantom Striker 123.
Thanks for the follow, Mike.
That is not KY nor OG Mike. This is another Mike that I know. This is the third Mike in my friends. Yeah,
Hello,
it was a
hello,
bad
Mike the Third.
it was a bad idea ending his turn next to Dracula. I will agree 100% Victor.
Oh yeah, Victor, that was terrible. That was a terrible idea. Yeah, it was real bad.
His decision making process was not well thought through. So, but yeah, thanks for poking the follow button there, Mike. I really appreciate it.
Anybody who's around, next week we're going to play New York Zoo with Christina Rouse from Blue Peg Pink Peg. New York Zoo coming from Capstone Games. It is not out until October, I don't think, but we got the go ahead from Capstone Games uh, to kind of get to play it online. And if you got to do Camp Capstone, you may have gotten a chance to play it as well. But we thought it'd be a nice little idea to hang out with Christina because we did not get to see her during Origins, but also to play New York Zoo, which I'm pretty excited about coming out from Capstone.
Yeah, great guys at Capstone. They not only are they awesome people, but they put out really great games.
Yeah, I just saw on Twitter that can't remember why. I think it was a German gaming award, but 4 out of the 5 nominees were from Capstone Games.
Yes, I saw that. I don't know which one it was either, but that speaks volumes of Capstone. I mean, it really does. I remember when what was their first one? Was it the first big one they got going was Haspel Connect?
It sounds about right. Um,
They got Lignum and Haspel Connect, and that was and then Arkwright, obviously.
yeah, Arkwright was first, and
Yeah,
it was
that's when I first met Clay and his beautiful wife.
it is a. Let's see, did he start calling you JT then?
Uh, maybe, probably. I assume so. Stop moving
All
that,
right.
Richmond. It goes there.
Stop motion messing with my potion.
But yes, that probably is when he started calling me JT, and it has never stopped. All right, so let's look at our new characters. I am Sherlock Holmes, and effects on Holmes and Dr. Watson cards cannot be canceled by opponent. Effects on any cards can be canceled. So those are the ones that are specifically that say either Holmes or Watson on them.
I'm already.
Uh,
Uh, I'm gonna put my cards back in my deck because I did not shuffle them.
Yeah, do that. And then Richmond is playing Jekyll and Hyde. At the start, he starts the game as Dr. Jekyll, and at the start of his turn, he may transform into Dr. Jekyll or Mr. Hyde. Though, while he is in Mr. Hyde form, he after he maneuvers, he takes 1 damage. And that is what this token is right here for everybody looking at home. That is going to be what indicates what form he is in. And this is similar but not identical to Alice in the first main box they put out of 4 characters. Um, she was able to get big or small, and she got benefits based on that. I'm assuming Jekyll and Hyde is going to. I've never seen them. I'm assuming Jekyll probably doesn't hit as hard as Mr. Hyde.
Probably not, but much like your hand of cards, which everyone will be able to see at home, you have cards that say Holmes and cards that say Watson and then cards that say any. I also have, even though I'm only playing one
Oh, interesting.
miniature, I do have cards that say Dr. Jekyll, and I have cards that say Mr. Hyde, and then I also have ones that say any. So even though I have just one miniature, I am playing essentially 2 characters.
That's a fun one. Hey, Jubes. That is Tom.
Jubes.
Hey Tom.
Hey Tom, good to see you.
Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hey. We just finished our first game of Unmatched, and we're moving into the other 2 from the Cobble and Fog expansion. Right now it is 1-0, TJ punching Richmond. We'll see how the next one goes. Yeah, I was like,
I was
wait,
like, 16-8. That is
that is a
real lopsided.
strong. Yeah, there we go. That makes more sense.
All right, let's find the 1 and 2 spaces. 2 is closest to you.
Okay, and then
1
1
is
is there.
here.
Alrighty, I will go to the 2 here, and I will put Watson right here. Yeah. Yep.
So think about this map, and you can probably see on mine, is it's a lot of, because you're playing in Soho, you've got all these buildings that you can run through, but you also have this series of this line that goes over the rooftops and through the middle. And then this line in the middle, or any ones that intersect with the line that goes over the roofs, is not an adjacent space. So here and here aren't adjacent to these rooftops, and neither are these 2. So it's an easy way to kind of get away and get some extra space from your opponent if you need to.
Yeah, if you need to run away.
So I am going to maneuver as Dr. Jekyll.
Indecision. This is your favorite game. It's probably right up there. It's probably my favorite 2-player game that I can put a hand on right now.
Yeah, we always talk about 2-player games that we've played. You and I have played together, and the only other one that I can think of that I like as much, if not more, is I love Caper, which hopefully we might be able to get to play once. I don't know why I went blank. Keymaster. They're working on a tabletop simulator, like 2nd edition of Caper, which you can go to Keymaster's Twitch stream and watch them play that. They probably 2 weeks ago that they played it, and it looks good. It's got some new mechanics to the original Caper that they put out a couple years ago, and the board's a little wider. But I love Caper, but Unmatched is probably number 2 for me. I have definitely not gotten to play it as much as I would like to. All right, so I'm going to draw my card, and then I'm going to maneuver again. To there and draw a card.
All right, since this is your favorite game, Indecision, I know your name says Indecision, but you can make me a decision right now. Who's your favorite fighter? That's the big question.
Yeah, the Buffy expansion looks good. I was not. I never really got into Buffy. I think I would if I started watching it now. I'm still going to get the set because I'm familiar with people in it, but I'm not I was never big. I never got into it. I never really watched it. So I think I think if I started watching it now, I would like it for sure.
Yeah, Dracula was who I just played in our first game, and Dracula was a blast. I liked his set. I liked his kit. He was definitely really cool. He was nice to mess around with Richmond and like mess with his card plays. He was really neat. I still like the Bigfoot. Bigfoot's still my favorite, mostly because you just get to run, the jackalope.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so I am gonna go ahead and maneuver as well. I will move Watson. Let me draw my card. Oop. All right. Make sure we got all this stuff in here. Indecision's now following. I appreciate it. Thank you so
Yeah, thanks for the
much.
follow.
All right, so his top three are probably Dracula, Jekyll and Hyde, and King Arthur. Interesting pulls on those. This will be the first time I'm seeing Jekyll and Hyde played. I've played Dracula last time, but King Arthur, I like King Arthur a lot too. King Arthur's a very cool one.
What was I watched the Gen Con, the tournament that was going on during Gen Con with Vorpal board, and the guy who won with Bigfoot. But I know King Arthur was either there in the semifinals or the finals for sure.
All right,
All right.
so I'm going to go ahead and say I maneuvered, and then I'm going to go ahead and move. I'm going to move Watson 1, 2, and Holmes 1, 2. And then I'm going to play from Holmes. I'm going to play Eliminate the Impossible. I choose an opponent, which is my only opponent, and I will look at their hand and choose one to discard. So, once again, messing with your hand of cards, Richmond. Yeah, like King Arthur when he pulls Excalibur is very damaging. Though Dracula with that wolf form card that I played at the end of that game that won it, that's a big old damage man too.
Hey, if you right click my hand, there
Okay.
is a toggle button that says hide face down. Will that allow you to see all my cards and then just use control to see them?
No.
Okay. All right then.
Nope. Nope.
Trying to solve a problem. There you go.
Alrighty. Huh. Any space inside? Oh my goodness, that's a horrifying card.
Great news. There's two of them in my hand.
Oh boy. After combat. Okay, I know what those are. You won the combat, recover 2 health, and move 2. Okay, we're gonna get rid of one of the pure evils. We're
Okay.
gonna get rid of a pure evil. For
That
sure.
might be the case.
So I'll discard that for you.
Yep. Go for it.
And then you can go and grab the other ones.
I forgot that that's not the best way to do it.
Nope. You'll figure it out.
Yep. Oh god.
Richmond's having a hand malfunction at the moment.
I think we discussed at the beginning of this game that I am very old, and
Yeah,
technology
you
confounds
did
me.
you did hurt your back.
God, man, it's too soon, man. Too
Too
soon.
soon.
I am
Too
in
soon
a
for me to make
spot.
jokes about it, or too soon in your age? Because I can see both of them.
Yes, yes. I got a spot on my spine, which is not even what I went to be seen for today. That is killing me right now.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So I am going to.
I don't think either one of us has played the Jekyll Hyde side yet, so no, we've not seen Forever Hyde. It sounds horrifying, and it wasn't in the cards I just looked at, but It's 6 attack plus 2 for every jackal. Oh gosh.
Moof.
Now you tell me after I
Uh,
do a card that makes me. Oh, this is gonna be fun. That's gonna hurt.
hit for 14, huh? All right. Okay. I don't want to maneuver too much because I can only hold 7 cards. All right, I am going to maneuver. No, wait. Yes, no, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna maneuver
Okay.
to draw 1.
Okay. Yeah, I could see it being like a coin toss to try and decide if you want to stay in one side or the other on that indecision. Definitely. Got to
Uh,
make your decision and then play it out.
I am going to. Whew, what a choice. All right, I'm gonna attack uh, Watson.
Hey. Oh, it's spinning.
Oh man! All right, three,
Three,
two,
two,
one.
one. Ouch.
All right.
Oh, Doc Watson.
So I'm gonna get you for 1
Yep.
on Watson, and then I can choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. So I will move them back there. That will be my turn.
Okay. Can you go ahead and assign 1 damage? Did you do 1 damage to Watson for me?
On it. Got it.
Thank you. Alrighty. Okay. Well, interesting, interesting situation to be in at the moment, because you are stuck
Yeah.
on the rooftops and I am in the streets.
Yeah, I'm on that playlist uh, too. I haven't gotten to do, and I got to do uh, some of the early unmatched stuff. I haven't gotten to do any of the stuff recently, um, mainly because I have no one to play with outside of in terms of a print and play. But I would like to obviously see what some of the new stuff is coming out. So um, I'm looking forward to it for sure.
I'm wondering if I wonder if they've got any, because I think I'm on that list too. I wonder if we reached out to them if we could just like do the scans on here and did like a private one,
Mm,
or we didn't publish it, or just the
probably
text.
not.
Probably not. Probably not. But
Probably not.
you got to shoot your
But
shot
all right.
sometime.
Yeah, man. All right, I'll discard your card for you, and you are up.
Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and maneuver. So I'll draw my card there. Man, did I shuffle? I shuffled that deck, right?
Yes, I watched
Okay.
you,
Okay, good.
which reminded me I need to shuffle mine.
Alrighty. So I will move Watson to 1, 2. And I will move Holmes 1, 2. And I believe I'm going to then. Yeah, that'll be what I'll do. I will play the Master of Disguise card. So I choose an opponent and Holmes swaps spaces with that hero and deal 1 damage to that hero.
All right.
So now you are in the streets and I am in the rooftops. Because disguises.
All
That's how
right.
disguises work, Richmond.
That's fine.
Will you please take 1 damage?
I will take 1 damage.
And that is my turn.
All righty. Green on his own. Fantastic. Okay.
Yeah, and back to the Buffy box set. I was the same way. I never really got into Buffy, so out of all of them, that's the one I'm least excited for. I'm gonna buy it because I want it, and maybe this will be the thing that pushes me over to watch Buffy.
I maneuvered and drew a card. Then I am going to. I am going to 3, 4, 5, 6. Not what I was hoping would happen. Actually, I'll move there then
Okay, of course.
for my original, and then I don't know because I don't have. I'm not adjacent to you, so I can't attack.
Um,
Um, I'm not in hide mode, which I should have switched beforehand, but I didn't. So we'll just leave it there. I will. I'm. Can I forego my action, or do I have to take 2
you
actions?
have to take 2 actions.
Ooh. All right. I will. I'm gonna maneuver. I'm gonna draw my card, and then I'll discard down to 7, depending on what I drew.
Sounds good.
All right.
Yeah, and that's one good thing about this game is like everything's on a timer. You've got to take those.
Yep. Got it. On it. We're
On
good.
it. Do it. Did it. Alrighty. I will now maneuver. Draw my 1 card. I will move Watson here. And I'll move Holmes to 1. Move Holmes there. And I will attack with Watson because this is the first time we've actually seen this come up.
Oh
Watson
yeah.
is actually ranged. Last game we had nobody that was ranged, but Watson is indeed ranged. So I'm attacking.
I'm defending.
All
3,
right.
2, 1. Flip. That was what it was. So it's just a wash.
We just
Faint for a
slap
faint.
each other and go on with our day.
All right.
All right, great turn for me.
I am going to. All right. I'm going to flip to Mr. Hyde. I'm going to maneuver to there. I'm going to draw a card.
Okay.
And I'm going to play a card. I'm going to attack Sherlock Holmes.
Attacking Holmes, you say.
Yep.
Alrighty.
3, 2, 1. Flip. All right. During combat for you, you may change the printed value of the opponent's card to its boost value. Okay.
So your boost value is 2, so it's a 2.
All right. During combat, I may discard Jekyll cards. I'll add 2 to the card's value for each one discarded.
And there you go, indecision. There's your hide forever. Forever hide.
Uh, I'm going to discard 2 of them. Put a little damage on you.
Alright, so that makes it, what, a 6?
Yes.
So I
So
take
you'll take 3 damage.
3. Ooh. We won't squabble over 1 point of damage indecision. It definitely hurt. Definitely hurt. Luckily, I played deduce strategy there and I was able to flop that.
And then I took my 1 point. I'll take my 1 point of damage for maneuvering.
Okay.
Oh yeah, the art's amazing on that.
Yeah.
It's very Joker esque.
Yes.
I
Very
like it.
much so. And there are 2 of those in the deck. So
Yeah.
I'll be ready for the next one.
Was hoping you wouldn't notice. All right, so I'm good.
All right. My turn. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, I will play Administer Aid. Place Dr. Watson as space adjacent to Holmes. And Holmes regenerate 1 health. And then I draw a card. Zoop. And we are going to maneuver. We're going to maneuver away. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we'll draw our card for maneuvering. There we go. All right, your turn.
I'm gonna flip back to Jekyll.
Oh, I would pay money to plaster 90% of this card art all around. Like the card art is just so good, especially on some of these cards are just beautiful.
I'm a maneuver and draw a card. And then I am going to maneuver again. I'm just going to go to there, draw a card.
Okay. That was 2 maneuvers.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, I believe I'm going to maneuver. My first one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. I always forget about boosting for my movement. Um, Again, I have not played Jekyll and Hyde, so not sure what is left in the deck
that's
to be
fair.
able to play. So that always gets me. But we'll
I
figure it out. We'll be good.
maneuver, and I'm going to move Watson 1, 2, Holmes 1, 2, and rough, 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 rough. I will maneuver again. That's more the speed that is needed. We will maneuver 1, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Your turn, Richmond.
I will take their advice. I'm going to maneuver, but I'm going to draw the card first.
Like it. Playing the game the right way.
Starting as Jekyll. So I'm going to maneuver.
Thanks for stopping by, Indecision. We really appreciate it. Have a good night.
And I'm going to I'm just going to do the 2.
Okay.
And then I will. Actually, I am going to boost it. That
Move.
movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm just going to discard that one.
Okay.
Move 1. That was a boost of 2. Move it to there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to. Ooh, I'll attack.
Okay.
I don't feel good.
Okay.
Not thrilled with it, but it is what it
You're
is.
attacking Holmes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. It's not a strong play. I'm not proud of it.
Okay. I'm gonna flip it, and actually, I think I'm gonna play this one. Okay.
3, 2, 1, flip.
Again.
Good to know. I'm getting feints out of your hand. That is helpful.
You're
In
also
some.
getting feints out of your own hand, so.
Yeah, but I'm all right.
Okay.
I'm a crazy person.
I like it. All right, my turn. I am going to play Administer Aid. Plays Dr.
Okay.
Watson in a space adjacent to Holmes. Actually, I'll put him in this one. And Holmes recovers 1 health if you could get that for me, Richmond.
Can do it.
And I draw 1 card. And then I will attack with Watson.
Holmes. Watson. Yeah. Okay.
Because you are in, that is a tri-space. It is a tri-space, so perfect. Great space for you to be in.
All right.
3, 2, 1, flip. Service pistol. Just
All right.
damage.
So I'll take 3 damage.
You will.
All right. I am going to. I am going to go as Hyde. That. And I'm going to play Strange Case, which gets me lets me reveal the top card of my deck, and then I deal damage equal to its boost to 1 adjacent fighter.
Oh my.
So that is
Ow.
a nice boost of 3. So you're going to take 3 damage, and then I get to put that
Ouch.
card. I get to put that card in my hand.
Ow. That's a fun card. I like that card.
And then I am going to attack with Jackal. Or sorry,
Okay.
Hyde.
Alright.
Attack with Hyde. Hold on. Yeah, just make sure that was right.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I play this card face up, and I predict the printed attack value of the opponent's card. During combat, if I predicted it correctly, I cancel everything on the card.
Okay.
That is going to be a 4.
Whoa! It's a
Oh, it's a
5.
5.
Uh, and I.
I take 2
So
damage.
you do take 2 damage. So I'll grab that for you.
Thanks. That
Down
hurt.
to 9. Then Hyde gets to go to any space in this zone. And then I get to transfer, or yeah,
Turn into Dr. Jekyll.
yeah,
Whew.
I'll go there.
Running away, sir.
That's my turn.
All right. I will go ahead and I'll maneuver. So I'll draw a card. And I will move 1, 2. And I maneuver 1, 2. And then I will maneuver again. I will then attack with Watson. Sorry, Watson, not Holmes. Wait, no, I'm out of actions. Drew 2
Yeah.
cards. So I'm going to maneuver. I do have a maneuver, so I'm going to move 1 here. Perfect. That's where I want to be. Your turn, sir.
Right. So I am going to play Pure Evil,
Oh gosh.
and I get to. Sorry, by doing that, I'm going to turn it back into Mr. Hyde.
Wow.
To start my turn. So I get to go to any space in the zone and deal 2 damage to all adjacent fighters. So I'm going to move there.
Wow. I get both of them.
Yeah. So Holmes to 7, Watson to 5, and then as Mr. Hyde, I am going to attack Holmes.
King Holmes, you say? Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty. I play this one face up again. It is a 5.
Ooh, I'm sorry, it's a 4.
Oh, not again. I take 1 damage.
Take 1 damage, and I transfer or turn into Dr. Jekyll. So you're down to a 6 as Holmes. And it's your turn.
Indeed. Alrighty.
Thanks again, everybody who's been hanging out and watching us terribly play, at least me terribly play Unmatched from Restoration Games. We appreciate all the people who are following or who have followed since we have started playing.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. Really do. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm just gonna straight attack from Watson.
All right.
3, 2, 1, flip.
All right.
No,
We did not win the combat.
I did not.
It's also a shame because I didn't have any cards in my hand, so you wouldn't have been able to look at anything.
I can't even see your hand. That's funny.
All right. So, and then I get to move Dr. Jekyll up to 4 spaces. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. And then for my other action, I'm going to play Master of Disguise. And we're going to swap places. And you take 1 point of damage.
All right. That's fair.
Your turn.
All right. I'm going to maneuver. So I'm going to draw my card first, see what we got. And then I will go here. And then I'm going to maneuver again. I'm going to go there.
Okay. Alrighty. That was 2 maneuvers from you.
It was 2 maneuvers.
Alright, I'm going to maneuver as well. So I'll draw a card. Apparently I was in the wrong window. There we go.
Anybody who's in the chat still, if you ever want to let us know like what you'd like to see us play, we're down to. I mean, right now we're playing anything that's on Tabletop Simulator or Tabletopia, or if there's like a dedicated app to it, we'd be down to play that as well. But if you want to see us, anything you want to see us play, we'll definitely give it a shot. Add to the schedule. We only have one thing planned so far. We got something up our sleeves that we're working on with another one of a publisher that we can't talk about yet, but it will be pretty cool. Something I've done before in the past, and trying to get all that squared away. But we'll announce it as soon as we get it all squared up.
super exciting. All right, I think I'm going to attack with Watson after my maneuver. How many cards do you have in your hand?
I have 2.
2. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm attacking with Watson.
Okay. Cool. I'm going to defend with that one.
All right. 3, 2, 1, flip.
All right. So you did not win the combat. I won the combat.
Yep. So that
So I
means
get
I
to.
actually draw 2 cards.
All right. And then I get to choose one of the fighters in the combat and move them up to 2 spaces. So, bye. All right.
Okay.
I will maneuver there. Go there. I'll attack Holmes.
Oh boy. Alrighty.
Thanks, a decision. I don't know if I'm just now saying that, but
You're just now
thanks
seeing it.
for. Okay, great. I thought you said hey,
Yeah, I
but
told him. All right. I got my defense out already. Not afraid of you.
and 3, 2, 1, tie. You may change it to the boost value.
The same value.
Correct.
So sure.
All right, so nothing happens.
And you don't
And
heal. Perfect.
nope. All right.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, you stepped right towards me here, so I will go ahead and attack. Actually, yes, I would love to attack.
All right, I'm going to take it.
You're gonna take it? Okay. Well, you probably shouldn't tell
Yeah.
me that.
Well, I was waiting for you to put your card down, but
Okay.
go ahead and flip it. All right, so I'll take 5 damage. Woo!
Okay.
Yeah, that was
And
not the.
then I'm going
Not
to
the.
attack you again.
Sure, go for it.
Actually, no, I'm not. I think I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna maneuver.
Well, you
1,
won
2.
that, so you could move.
Oh yeah, he could. Yeah, he could move away. So 1, 2, 3 away.
You
Forgot
moved
about
me.
that.
You moved me.
And oh, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, the angle's weird. I'm still gonna maneuver. I'm gonna draw a card, and then I will move Watson. 1, 1, 2. Okay.
I'm going to maneuver. From a card. I'm going to maneuver again. And draw
Okay.
my card.
Sounds good. Alrighty. So I'm gonna maneuver. So I'll draw a card. Now, 2 is there. Is that what I want to do? Maybe not. I'm gonna move Watson 1, 2 for sure. I think I'm gonna move Holmes 1, 2 there. Put him up on the rooftops for now. And then I am going to confirm suspicion. I choose an opponent. Oh gosh, you just took
Oh,
it away
God.
from me.
It's a man.
It's in your hand.
Got it. Sorry. I hit
That's fine.
one instead.
Yep. Choose an opponent and name a value. Your opponent must choose and discard one card matching that attack or defense value. Their hero takes damage equal to the boost value. If they do not have that card named value, they must reveal their hand instead. I'm
Okay.
going to say 5.
Ugh, I don't have any of them.
All right, so I get to see your hand.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. But you just get to see it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Branda 2. Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. So I am going to play that calming research.
Okay.
So I get to recover 2 health, back up to 7, and then I get to draw up to 3 cards. I keep one, put any others on the bottom of my deck in any order.
Okay.
Oh man. Interesting. All right. All right. For my other turn, I am going to maneuver to. I'm just going to maneuver here.
Sounds good.
I'll draw a card.
Okay. Alrighty. I am going to go ahead and play confirm suspicions again. I'm going to choose 4.
And I have to just show one of them, or
So you
I
now
take
have to
damage equal to.
discard one of them equal to the boost value of a value of 4.
Oh, I see. Yeah. All right. Discarding skirmish.
Okay.
Value of 1.
All right.
So I take 1 damage.
All right. And then I'm going to maneuver, so I'll draw a card. And then I will move Holmes. Actually, Holmes will stay there, and Watson will move right to right there.
All right. It is getting tight in
It is
here.
tight.
About the same cards in our deck.
Yep.
I'm going to transfer. Oh, geez, so I am going to turn
Okay.
it into hide,
All right.
and I'm going to maneuver.
Take 1.
Yep. So down to 5. And then I'm going to. Let's see how I'll do this.
Oh
I'm going to
my.
move there.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to boost it.
Okay.
And I'm going to move there.
All right.
Um, Actually, I'm playing takesy backsies.
Okay. Played the takesy backsies game.
I'm just going to move here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to.
Good old takesy backsies.
Yeah. I'm going to maneuver again
Oh, take another
to
damage.
there. Yeah. Change
My
options.
goodness. All righty. So I will maneuver. And I will move. I believe I'm going to boost it with this card here. So I'm going to boost it by 2. 1, 2, 3. And Holmes will move 1 here.
Okay.
And I will attack with Watson.
Alrighty. All right, got it.
All right. 3,
Flip.
2, 1, flip.
First revolver. So I'll take 1 damage, and I'll flip into Jackal.
Okay. All right, that is my turn.
Right. I am going to turn into Hide,
Okay.
and I'm going to attack Watson.
Okay. Alrighty.
3, 2, 1, flip. Ugh. Oh, all right. So 3 to 3 tie. But if I'm Mr. Hyde playing this card to attack, the card's value is 6 instead.
Yeah, so take 3 damage out of that. Ouch.
And then, as my next move, I am going to play Strange Case and reveal the top card of
Ooh.
my deck. Deal the damage equal to its boost value to 1 adjacent fighter. Put the
Oh man.
card in my hand.
See it.
So flip. Oh, it's a 2.
It's a 2. Let's put it over here so people can see it.
Yeah.
Carded. Oh, and that is the end of Watson.
So, there we go.
Okay.
And there we are.
Alrighty. So, yeah, if you want to go in there, thank you. All right, I'm going to maneuver. So I'll draw a card. And then I will 1, 2. And I will attack. Your discard.
No, no.
Okay. What's happening?
I have to take it.
You have to take it?
Yeah.
And that's the end of Dr. Jekyll / Mr. Hyde.
Yeah. I knew you didn't have any cards left. And I was like, man, I would imagine you were going to maneuver since I had 3 cards.
No!
I mistakenly thought that one of those allowed me to, the last one allowed me to switch back into
Oh no.
Jekyll. No.
No. No one runs away, especially not Holmes.
No, I've got 2 Dr. Jekyll cards that are defenses.
Defenses, yeah. Oh
And I have
man.
I have a Mr. Hyde attack for 5.
Well, I had a contingency for if you had blocked it with and attacked me with that 5, I have counterpunch,
Mm.
which would have, if you just come to me, you'd have just taken 2 damage. So I just needed to make 1 damage, make it through. And
Oh,
that,
let's see what I
oh,
had in my draw pile. I knew at the bottom was I had so the Forever Hide was still in there. Uh, Calming Research, which is recover 2 health, drop 3 cards. Pure Evil, place hide in any space. I mean, I had really good cards in my draw pile.
yeah.
I had one that was draw a number of cards equal to the damage you were dealt.
Oh wow. Yeah, that
Um,
would have been bad.
so it a lot of good cards left in my deck, but it is what it is.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I lost 2-0. We've already gone just over 2 hours at this point, so we'll call
Yeah,
it
we'll
quits for the night.
wrap it
But
here, but
thanks to everybody who's hung out with us for the evening. Again, next Tuesday night, we're going to play New York Zoo from Capstone Games. We'll have Christina Rouse from Blue Peg Pink Peg. She'll be joining us and hanging out with us. I'm sure there's a possibility that we may hear Rob on here as well at some point during that night. But again, thanks for everybody who gave us the follows while you were here, and definitely share this with anybody who you think they want to watch it. And next week we are, as part of New York Zoo, we are giving away a copy of Stick'em from Capstone Games. It is their new trick-taking game, which is much like one of the cards in the Jekyll Hyde deck. It is pure evil. It is a super cutthroat game of trick-taking. So definitely check that out. We'll post that on our Twitter account as we get ready for that next week.
Yeah.
So,
Appreciate everybody coming out. We'll
Thanks.
see you next time. Bye, guys.
See you, everybody.